Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will share with you what I did on my 17th day in this 100 days of coding challenge. Yesterday we are done with the front end part of the recipe app, right? Today let's focus on the back end part as we are working on the meals from the mealdb API. We want to get that. How do we fetch that meals? We can get that meals in three ways. One is by getting random meal, one is by getting meals by ID, and the other is by getting meals by search. We can get meals by random, by ID, and by search. After creating these three functions, fetch the data of those meals details. The links are shared on mealdb API. From there we can fetch details. We can fetch details for random meal by its link. We can fetch details for ID by its link. By search by name, there is a link for search by name. Go and fetch all those details and store them in the response. There is one new and interesting thing that we have to learn here is we must use async and await here. Async keyword is always placed before a function, and this function should always return a promise. Means this function promises to return the values from the database. We have to use one more keyword as well, which is await. The keyword await will make the JavaScript to wait until the promise is fulfilled. Now create a constant called response data and do response.json. Then you will get the meals if you display that response data using console. But we want the object of meal from that particular response, right? To get that, just do random meal dot meals of 0. Now check, you will get all meals details from that database. Now give ID as meals to meals diff and now access that particular element by its ID here in JavaScript using DOM. Now call a function called addMeal and send this random meal as argument and set another argument value to true. You will know why in a second. Now create this function, initialize it with meal data and set random default to false. If we have random meal, then it will display that particular meal, and if we don't have any random meal, then it will not display anything. So for that reason we have kept it to false by default. Now create an element called meal inside this function. Now add that meal to the class list using DOM. Now get all that HTML code from that meal div. We just need a meal header and image because we already created a element by create element function, right? so we don't want that particular div, so delete that. If we have a random meal, we show that meal details, else show nothing. Instead of a static meal image, we want that particular image which get randomly. For that, we use mealdata.str meal thumb from database. For the alt, we use mealdata.str meal and use for heading as well. We created a meal element. Now we must do meal.append child. We are appending that particular meal element that we have created to that DOM so that it can display that meal details. If you save and refresh, if you have gone through any errors, solve them and let me know through comments. If you want code for it, the link of GitHub is in the description. And if you have any doubts, if you want me to explain in detail about any part of the program, let me know through comments or mail me to my official mail girlcoderimpressive@gmail.com, and even follow me on Instagram and Twitter for further updates. Thank you.